Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan Steam Edition, and this is my opening hand. And boy, it is a fun one, I almost said, because I thought this was a chipping sparrow, but it is not. Then it isn't actually that good. I mean, the grasshopper is a good bird. It lets you gain egg advantage every time you lay eggs, because you get 50% extra eggs compared to having other kinds of birds in the grasslands, which is okay. I guess we can also take a common nightingale here. It can be used to gain food off the forest, which is a decent perk. We also have the grey teal as an option here. It very often lets you either draw or tuck a card, so it's considerable. But we are also first player, so let's look in the tray here, and there is a grey catbird. Grey catbird is a very good bird if you get another good bird, because they will let you repeat whatever goodies they have there. So it can very well be worth picking up for us. It would also be a bird worth more than 4 points for the third round goal here. I think the first one is just going to be really hard. Actually it won't be, because of the grasshopper sparrow. The grasshopper sparrow can help us achieve that pretty good there. Actually, we can take these 3. Put a common nightingale in the forest. It's not the best play for it, but then we'll have one bird in each habitat. Then we can play one trip to the grasslands to get the 3 eggs we need, and we can save up stuff so we can play the grey catbird and stuff early next turn. The great thing about this is that we can take these birds, we can play the grey teal early, and we can use the nectar to play the common nightingale, and we will have enough stuff here. Bird counter is already 2 points for us, so it's okay. Birds with body parts in their name. Yeah, I think since we already have at least one bird for bird counter, it also would entice us to get more, and yeah, let's just take the points that we already know what's going to be good. And there is technically not really much of a ceiling to this. Of course, the ceiling is 15, but it's a decent card there. I'm not extremely worried about picking up the grey catbird here, so let's play the grey teal first. That way, instead of spending one turn to guarantee to get the grey catbird, we can maybe get the grey catbird, the bullfinch, and maybe a third card. So it's just much more value to do it this way. And if we didn't get the catbird and got the bullfinch instead, I wouldn't be that sad. So let's see what's your main duck. Yeah, this changes things considerably. Okay. Yeah, we of course keep the main duck here. But we need to figure out what our priorities are. Okay, so this is a really good bird. It lets you tuck 3 cards from one action and regain food. The gaining food part ain't really that important for us, but it's just really efficient, really compact power generation in this game. So we do need food to play it, and just going through the habitat here, we could get 4 points for the rest of the game. That's just the main duck, and this guy could maybe generate up to 100 points together. That's a little bit extreme. We only get to draw 2 cards a turn, so yeah. But we want to build out here pretty fast. with a lot of tucky birds. That is birds with tuck powers and stuff. Now we do need additional food. We do need additional eggs to make this stuff happen. And the nightingale and the grasshopper sparrow are going to be really good for us to get out those resources efficiently. Because this is, okay, we take 2 nectars and the 3rd nectar. Yes, the opponent gets a nectar, but we really want to spend as few turns as possible to gather food. We could, of course, we had our game earlier where we did the same thing with the where we started with the Odin Skull. Now when you start the Odin Skull, you will have a lot of extra cards, but here we are spending all our extra cards into the main deck. Also, we play the Grey Catbird here because then we can, if we get enough card draw, we can double tuck with the main deck and tuck 6 cards every turn to this guy, which is insane. And yeah, I've been talking about this a lot now. Let's actually put some merit to this. So, really, yeah, I only want to play 1 bird in the forest, 1 bird in the grasslands, and that's gonna be these 2. So let's make sure we are paying for them with nectars. And I don't think we are winning the nectar game in any habitat. Maybe we do it in the wetlands. So I don't really care about oh no, we're giving nectar to the opponent. I only want to make sure that we are on board for these second place second place points in all of the habitats, and I want to play the main deck ASAP. So let's just do something like this here. Then let us play the main deck. The main deck is also going to give us some food income, so we don't really we aren't that screwed as we usually might be in a one habitat game here. Let's see. We could either go here, or we can actually we can go here one more time. We are going to need these eggs down the line anyway, and there's nothing here we immediately want to pick up. So I'm not against just making sure that we are actually winning 4 additional points by doing it this turn rather than later down the line. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, we will never gain additional value from activating the habitat unless we build more birds here, and we don't want to spend turns building birds in the grasslands when we can just activate this habitat here instead. So let's see, neither of these are what we are looking for, but let's look for some more stuff then. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do the bit of backtail, so let's just tuck all of these 3 and gain 3 grains. Look at 3 more birds there, and we don't hit. That's fine. I maybe should have kept one of the 3 cards here, so that we ever had something to tuck to the duck if we only got the cards we really wanted. Yeah, let's play the catbird actually before we do anything more in the wetlands. We can activate the great teal twice, and we can tuck 1 card to the main deck twice instead of tucking 2 cards to the main deck once, and then we get two grains out of it. So it's did I take that off? Okay. We want to keep the eggs in the forest if possible here. Let's see. Let's draw some cards. Kelp Gull, not that interested in that. Crested Flycatcher, not that interested in that. Let's just do this guy. Do this guy twice. We do keep it because we can always just tuck it to the main deck. Tuck it to the main deck. But we need to generate some additional card draw, and we need to maybe find stuff like the barn swallow. That's gonna be neat for us. It's an additional tuck per turn, so that's great. The shoveler would give us another card, but it's not really that important for us. So, but we do take it, so we can take it to the main deck later. Yeah. How are we doing here? We are currently equal. I rather want to have one more activation from the barn swallow than maybe tying them for the second round and go. It's only 3-point difference. But ooh, Chihuahua Raven, I don't want him to have that, so let's just take that and tuck it. Now it's gone. Let's activate main duck twice. Greater Flamingo, that could be huge. Does the opponent has done some activations here. They do need to activate the wetlands at least once for the white wagtail trigger. And I don't really have anything else going for them, so I think the Flamingo can be really good for us here. Of course, the opponent would know that we have the Greater Flamingo and can play around it, but there's the Shipping Sparrow. But it's a really good bird. It lets us do tons of tucks if the opponent is not careful, and we can repeat these tucks, which is also going to be insane. So we can't do it this turn, but we can tuck to the main duck twice. And take that one, I guess. That's tuck it. This time I think we're gonna do the barn swallow twice. Play the red knot. Food. So we could actually play the goldfinch instead of taking it. If the opponent has any tucks, it would be really great, and we do have enough food to actually play it. Let's see, they don't have any tucking power, so I don't know that we are going to do that. I feel that the opponent might be holding out on us and not activating their wetland on purpose, just to spite our Greater Flamingo here, which of course is the correct play. I'm just really sad that they are doing it. We haven't really had any really great options beside the Greater Flamingo here. We had the coot, which could have been another barn swallow, and other than that we haven't really seen anything. Like the house finch could also be an okay one, but no when you already have the main duct, it's a really limited amount of stuff that can probably be a good option. Bush tits could have been one of them, because it gives 2 points every activation, but we haven't really seen anything other than that. Auden's Skull is of course the best one, since it tucks a card and draws you a card, giving you more card at the end of the turn than you had at the start of the turn. So I shouldn't have tucked the key. We can play the key. We can get so many additional bonus cards from the excess grains we have here. So let's do this. And getting something out of one of them has to be possible, except that we need to just remember here that we have played very few birds. Common starling is an 8-pointer with all of these foods. How much points are Tuckinator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Yeah, and it also costs us a point not to tuck it now, so we are gonna tuck it. Tuck it, tuck it. Mockingbird. It's too late though. We can't fit more of you here. I don't really know that we would have cared about the ability to fit one more either. Yeah, let's we don't have enough eggs to play the key. Let's ignore playing the key then. Playing the key isn't key to our winning strategy anyway. Let's start. Sandhill crane would have been a great addition to our habitat here if it had come a lot earlier. That way we could have spent all of these grains we pick up with the main duck, but we didn't. So, but that's also okay. That's just a part of the game. Shift shaft is also a great tucking payout, but we already had the main ducks. We don't need it. Red-legged partridge, one of the best egg layers. And yeah, we got some 72 cards tucked in a single game here. We even got the Tuckinator Achievement. Apparently, I haven't tucked over 50 cards on one bird before, but now we did. Yeah, that feels great. Kind of a little bit disappointed by how the game turned out, that the opponent didn't activate wetlands more than once after we built the Greater Flamingo. But I completely understand that the Greater Flamingo is a ridiculous powerhouse if it gets to tuck more than one card a turn, and with a Mockingbird there also, it would have been a slaughterhouse. And I'm much because the main deck, yes, it can tuck 3 cards, but it spends those cards. But a Greater Flamingo redraws the cards they tuck. So yeah, actually 132. Yeah, not too shabby there. So what really went well for us here? Of course, it's the turn to main duck draw. Is of course insane. We can pivot off of that and go just for a complete wetlands domination game, and we did that. And I think a key thing to make that work is that we had the grasshopper sparrow in hand already. We had the coming nightingale in hand already, and these two made our forest play and our grasslands plays more efficient. We didn't want to spend additional cards to get these resources here. Maybe we didn't need to have a bird played in the forest. We could maybe have spend one less turn here playing that bird and just taking food, exchanging some cards instead. And but I think the grasshopper sparrow here was really neat. To build out this habitat, you do need 2, 4, 6 eggs, and playing the grasshopper sparrow nets us the points from the nectar, nets us the points from the sets here, and it's another brown power, which we are not expecting to have to win when we are playing only one habitat there. So yeah, I think we get lucky with the round and goals here, that we can make do with them, even though we are trying to go for an all-in wetlands play here. So we still get 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16 points from round and goals. We also get somehow we share first on the forest and grasslands nectars, so we also get 11 points there. So we have 27 points from the competitive challenges here. Other than that, we have bird counter as our bonus card. That's not nothing to be ashamed of, that we made that good of use of it. And yeah, of course, main duck is the main hero. Gray catbird also really good for us. Had we gotten extremely lucky, we would have an opponent that didn't care about us having flamingo, and they would just put a lot of stuff here. We could have had like 4 cards tucked a turn here, and then double that with the gray catbird. Would have been insane. And yeah, that would have been really good for us. We also had 15 food left over here. We could have played any 10 play bird. Any 9-pointer bird we picked up that we wanted to play, but we didn't have the eggs for that. What could have made this game better? So we gain 1, 2, 3, 4 cards a turn. So every third turn we can double tuck to the main duck. So let's in other news, every one of these cards we get to tuck every turn, but we have to do it over the course of 3 turns. So this is 4 points. This is maybe 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is maybe 8 points. So we have 7 points here. If we, instead of playing the Greater Flamingo, we played in the grasslands or in the forest, we played one of those get the free egg birds, then if opponent does X, then we could have had some more eggs. With those eggs, we could have played the Greater Flamingo when it showed up, and we maybe play another 9-pointer or the key that we didn't get to play, or something like that. So that is something to bear in mind. I'm pretty sure we had 1 or 2 egg layers available to us. We at least had the avocado we could have played. And yeah, but I am not unhappy with 132. It's a really good score. Anything beyond 130 makes me happy. So yeah, thanks again. Thanks you guys for watching me unlock one of the achievements I didn't have yet. And yeah, I hope you will have a good one. This has been Harbinger, and I'm signing out.